Okay, great. So let's discuss any issues that may have come up during that fire drill. Was there anybody having issues getting their patients out, remembering charts? All of those things are very important, so make sure that that's not missed, or you discuss ways that we could improve that. Now, we also have 2 fire extinguishers in the Claremont office, and I believe we have 2 in the Ocoee office as well. So as far as using the fire extinguisher, what you're going to do, the first thing is you're going to pull the pin out, okay? You're going to pull the hose off. You're going to stand about 8 feet back to start, and you're going to squeeze it as you're spraying at the base of the fire, okay? So if it's a very small fire and you're near a fire extinguisher where that could potentially resolve the issue, please make sure that is done. So these fire extinguishers are inspected yearly and made sure that they're up to date as far as usage and able to actually do their job. Okay, so the next topic is going to be bloodborne pathogens. So we don't come into contact with that just because we're not dealing with patients on that type of more acute level. But that's something that you should always be aware of. Hazardous chemicals. Now, all of the chemicals we use in the office, whether it's cleaning products, whether it's massage creams, gels, lotions, anything like that, printer ink, we have a book, a purple binder called the MSDS. So all of that stuff is basically registered into our binder for products that we use in the office. And if it ever gets into your eyes, it gets into a cut, the MSDS is the book you will grab to know what to do in order to resolve that issue. So that book basically maintains the most up-to-date information as far as all of the chemicals that we have in our office. So if something were to splash in your eyes, you know, yell for the closest person near you to go get the MSDS. Now, at this point, the binder in Ocoee is in the break room, and the binder in Claremont is going to be in the front treatment room. Another big one for our office is ergonomic injuries. So because a good percentage of our patients require, you know, hands-on assistance for transfers, for gait training, for all of those things, even for when you're stretching them out and they're on a mat table, having good body mechanics and ergonomics while you're working with that person is highly important to protect yourself. Like I said, the employees their health and safety is at the forefront of what we do. So we want to make sure that everything is done properly. So when you're sitting at the computer, we want to make sure that everything is ergonomically correct if you're there for long periods of time. The receptionists are there all day. The billing clerks are there all day. So I want to make sure that you have a good ergonomic environment to work all day. The computer screen should be in front of you. It should be eye level so that you're able to not have to turn your head one way or the other to look at the monitor. The keyboard and the table keeps your elbows at 90 degrees, your wrists are straight, they're not bent up or down, and your feet are flat on the floor. So if that's not occurring, please let us know, because that's really important to me, especially as physical therapists in general. We want to make sure that everything is correct as terms of that go. Now, as far as body mechanics and working with patients, that's highly important, especially because you guys are the ones that are going to be training patients on how to do the same thing. So I want to spend a few minutes going over ergonomics and lifting techniques, and we'll take it from there. So I want everybody to go over how to lift something from floor height to waist height, and then from waist height to overhead height. Nothing heavy, but just working on the good body mechanics as far as doing that. Now I also want to look at body mechanics when you are stretching a patient that is on a treatment table that's not a high-low table. So you have to accommodate for people that are shorter in stature and some people that are taller, and the different body mechanics you need to use in order to leverage yourself the safest way possible. So let's spend a few minutes and go over all of those techniques, make sure everyone is on the same page, and then we'll reconvene.